Good evening, guys. My name is Tommy and welcome to Northern Ear Reactions. We are doing Dream Theatre Week and we are on day 4 of the album Metropolis Part 2. Tonight we're listening to track number 8, which is called Home. And wow, what an album this has been so far. So I've been listening a couple of songs at a time up until now, and so far we've met Nicholas, who's having regression therapy, and when he goes back through his therapy he meets a character called Victoria. We hear about how he's attracted to her room for some reason, and when we meet her she's saying how she feels sad. Then when he goes back into the present tense, he says that he feels sad as well, and he refers to it as a strange deja vu, which is the name of track 3, I believe. Then we find out that Victoria's actually died. We hear a man in the present tense tell us that she died a long time ago. And then we hear at the very end of track 5, the therapist say to Nicholas, "Now let's find out how you died." Last night we heard the story of how Victoria died, and what it sounds like, it was a load of headlines from newspapers, and what it sounds like is that she was murdered by a lover who can't take the fact that they were splitting up. He ends up killing himself. He says in his suicide note, or the letter at least that's in his pocket, says that he can't stand the thought of losing her, so he's better off dead if it means losing her. In the same scene, she says that she's going to leave him because she doesn't like the man that he's become. And then the final song last night was called Through Her Eyes, where it's essentially Nicholas in the present tense reflecting on what he's seen through his therapy and really recognizing the magnitude of what's happened. He says, "I've got a wife, I've got a son. Like, I can't believe that this happened to you. You didn't even stand a chance." So it feels very much like regret. And where I left off last night is I still very much feel that Nicholas is, and I'm going to slightly change my tone now, one of the characters that we heard last night. And the reason why I'm changing that is up until now I've been saying that Nicholas is Victoria. But I've been thinking about this, and the more I think about it, the more I think that Nicholas is the killer. And a lot of those lines that we've heard about, we are the same person, we are the same memories, we are entwined for eternity and things like that, I've taken that to be literal, and that, oh, he must be Victoria, but that might just be Victoria's partner, just demonstrating how much of a connection he feels that they have when they're together. And, that's what he's saying, we belong together kind of thing. But I'm sure I'm about to find out, and from the comments that I've had so far in the channel, a lot of people are saying that it all starts to make sense from tonight. So tonight's song is called Home, and I believe it's track 8. So let's just jump in. This is Dream Theatre Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, and the track that we're listening to tonight is track 8, and it's called Home. Let's go. Nice. Very Middle Eastern vibe here. It's the only minor scale that I can recognise. But yeah, Arabic minor, so obvious. Love that. Nice hi-hats. I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely lost. Okay. So we've met two characters. I'm guessing the characters, the sleeper and the miracle. And I'm going to be honest, I'm really confused. The song had Middle Eastern vibes, and I don't know whether that is because the story is now set in the Middle East or whether they just wanted to musically depict that it's in a completely different part to where we've been for the rest of the album so far. But what did the sleeper say? The sleeper said that he misses home. Home keeps calling him back. Let's see if we can figure out what. Let's see if we can go back. Right. Let's listen to what the sleeper has to say again and try and make sense of the lyrics. Okay. All I can think of is drugs for that line. Okay. Right, so someone who wants more from what they've got, their mind desires something because it's confined and overtired. So let's carry on. Okay. That bit's so good. Okay. Okay, so what I get from that is the guy, the sleeper, is in a foreign place that's not his home. He says that it's confining him. He says that the blood of the city is calling him back home, so it's making him want to leave and go back to the place that he loves and knows well. He's talking about he's saying that he can't escape the clutch. I'm guessing the clutch of the city, or is it a referral back to that lines taking me higher? Is he addicted to drugs maybe? But for whatever reason, his current circumstances, all he wants to do is go back home to where his memories are. That's what I'm getting from that so far. Now let's have a look at what the miracle says.
I remember the first time she came to me. She poured out her soul on that and cried. I remember I was told there's a new love that's born for each one that's died.
So I remember the first time she came to me, she poured out her soul all night and cried. I remember I was told there's a new love that's born for each one that has died. Ooh, that sounds sinister. I'm thinking, is the miracle the killer? Has he just thought, oh, this person's really sad, I can be a shoulder to cry on, and if I can get rid of the person that she loves, maybe she'll fall in love with me? Let's have a look.
For each one that died.
Love that. Right, let me just stop you there because this is where I got confused. So far, what I'm hearing the miracle saying is, it almost sounds like he's trying to justify why he would kill someone. He's saying their life's not getting them anywhere. They're almost like living a lie. He may as well just put them out of their misery, kind of thing. And the temptation of what I assume is Victoria is calling him back home. But I think home in his circumstance means killing. It sounds like he's a serial killer. He says, like, I've tried to get rid of this life, but I'm unable to resist it, kind of thing. He can't help himself. He just has to keep killing. Don't know. That's what it sounds like. It sounds very sinister. But means so much to me, even deceiving my own blood. So I know that he talks about his brother. Is the person that she's in love with his brother, or is that too literal? Don't know. So deception and dishonor, is that the partner's deception and dishonor? Because he knows that this person has become a wayward man, I think Victoria describes. So is this guy cheating on her and she's going to the miracle and saying, oh my God, and he's just being a friend to let her rest her shoulder on? But he's thinking, I've got to do something about this because he's wronging her. I hope I'm on the right track with this, because I know that there's a very, very good chance that I'm talking absolute rubbish. I don't know, maybe I'm at the phase where I'm overthinking the lyrics a little bit. Should I have gone back and double checked the lyrics, or is that overcooking it a little bit? We've done it now, so let's see what Nicholas has to say. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's now three characters in the same song that has used that clutch line and calling me back home. The sleeper is what he's describing what I think is his hometown and he just wants to go back home. The miracle is sounds like killing is his home, is where he's most comfortable. And Nicholas, it looks like the regression therapy is his home. He's addicted to his regression therapy. I'm wondering now whether this apparent or evident suicide that the other track described it as, it's actually going to transpire that it was a murder. Did he kill Victoria and the partner? And it just looks like a suicide because maybe the partner was going to give Victoria that letter to say that I don't want to lose you. Maybe that's why it's a mystery. Maybe there's been a killer all this time. I'm not going to dig any more deeper because I think I'm confusing myself. But that was Dream Theater Home. We've got two new characters in the mix and they've messed with my head a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But I am really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying trying to find out what the story is. And again, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got tracks 8, 9 and 10, I think. I think two of them are quite short, so that's why we're doing three in one night. So if you're new here and you've come here for the album, then check out the other songs that I've done the previous nights. They're all running up to this point in the album. And if you like what you see, then stick with me for the rest of the week. We're going to finish off the album and hopefully get to the bottom of this mystery. And take a look around the channel whilst you wait until tomorrow. Have a look at some of the other videos. We've got some other Dream Theater. We've got loads of metal. And if you like what you see, then consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll be back tomorrow for some more. And until then, have a good night, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.